Okay, so our tourist visas expired today. So what are we going to do? Well, Mexico fortunately has created a system where we are able to extend for another 180 days without leaving the country just because of the current pandemic, which is super awesome. We don't have to worry about flying out or dealing with airports, all that jazz, much easier. So I have decided to hire a lady who is going to do all that for me. She will be coming by today so I can sign the paperwork in front of her. She's a lawyer, so she can notarize and do all that jazz. And then she's gonna take it to INM on Monday, finish it up for me so that I can then legally stay here 180 more days. Pretty cool. If I recall correctly though, I think if I were to leave, let's say tomorrow or anytime after my 180, during the pandemic, there's actually no fee, no charge for my staying. So what this does for me is it just eliminates the worry of when will the airports be deemed safe, and then I would have to immediately buy airplane tickets, and Lord knows how much they'll cost at that point. So this buys me time from now to November, by which point I'm confident everything will be back open so that I can then buy tickets, whether I buy it today or whether I wait a little longer, without panic buying, which will cost more and be more annoying in general. So yeah, it's a much easier process. Love it, and I'll let you know when it's done. Because I mean, if I were an airline and I knew that in the next 2 weeks, from whatever that date is, that a bunch of Americans / foreigners would have to leave the country in 2 weeks, guess when my price spike would be? Those 2 weeks. Okay, so Miss Barbara came, picked up my visas, and Alex's visas, and she's going to do what she has to do, and hopefully in a few days we will legally be able to stay here 180 more days. Super glad we didn't have to stand in line and do all of that ourselves. Much more convenient this way. Just call Barby. Barby has made sure that we are legal.
I look like a ninja.
Okay, so if you have been following me, you know that we've been here for a while, and Mexico has a 180-day limit for tourist visas, and that's what Alex and I have, is a tourist visa. Well, a couple days ago, that visa expired, and the way Mexico is handling things makes me super happy, because if we don't want to leave, if we would rather stay still, maybe because we think it's safer here or we just don't want to risk getting on a plane, whatever your reason is, Mexico is allowing you to extend your 180-day tourist visa for another 180 days, and it's absolutely free. Now that being said, even though it's free, it is kind of annoying to do because, well, you have to go to INM, you have to stand in a line, possibly outside, depending on how many people are there, and then you might not be able to even make an appointment, like the hassle. Due to COVID, due to being a single mother, traveling with your child is really difficult here if you don't have your own vehicle. So in an Uber, if I get into an Uber with Alex, I have to prove that we're going someplace medically. So if we have to go to the dentist, that's totally cool. If we have to go to a hospital, that's fine. But I'm not 100% sure what the policy is on going to INM and renewing our visas. I don't know if they consider that to be vital. And quite frankly, it's just a hassle. And if I'm gonna end up standing outside all day long, it's a friggin' 100 degrees out here, and we're just not built for that. So that's why I am thrilled that we have a hookup here with Merida Moves, and specifically Barby. That's her number. Is amazing, super efficient, and gets the job done. She came here last week, Friday, to get our visas, to get our FMM, which is the tourist visa paperwork from us, and then of course we had to sign some paperwork saying we were cool with her representing us to INM, and yeah, she made it super easy, super cost efficient. So if you are like myself and you find yourself stuck in Mexico needing to renew or wanting to renew but not knowing exactly how, in Merida, Mexico, That's where Miss Barby comes in. She's freaking awesome. So she picked it up last Friday and I just now got our visas back. So we have our visas back. They do not give you another stamp because I'm not re-entering the country. I'm still here. So I just still have my one stamp from entering. And then she gave us new FMM paperwork, which allows us to stay for another 180 days. So we are good till November, which is perfect because I have to go back to the US in November. I'll let you guess why. So we're now good for 180 more days to go. So we've got another 180 days. I really, really hope that this pandemic scenario eases away sometime in June, please, 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 so we can start traveling again and just getting back to seeing the amazing things that we want to see, because that's why we're doing this life. That's my priority.
People of the world, see the many wonders of my dog. Henry, get over here. When you blow his eyes.